Is that a shark? Here. To see light. However...
Okay. I chose attunement over endurance for the time being just so I could throw a fire spell on there. Might come in handy. The higher the attunement we have, the more spell uses we get as well. This doesn't stay at 8. We've just graduated to first level pyromancy class. Fantastic. Our next bosses are pretty difficult, but we're allowed to take 2 people with us, so long as we've got our effigies. Well, how do I get in there? I thought maybe I was able to jump through here. So I've messed up. I thought there was another way around this in order to get to the Ruined Sentinels boss fight, but there isn't, and I've used all 3 fragrant branches of yore that I can get at this point. Okay, so we're gonna have to change direction entirely in order to run into another fragrant branch of yore, and it'll continue the plot but in another direction. So we've already taken care of the Forest of Fallen Giants, and we've already taken care of No Man's Wharf. Both of those places have led us here. So this is technically the next place to be going. However, after we spoke to the cleric... let me use a homeward bone, so I'm not just wandering. After we spoke to the cleric in Hyde's Tower of Flame, she changed location back to Majula, and she's going to change a path for us through prayer. And we're going to head down that path. It's the way to the Iron Keep. Once we have the cat's ring, we can also go down this pit in the middle of Majula, and that takes us to the Rotten, one of the big boss souls that we need to get. But we're headed towards the Iron Keep, which will have the Iron King in it. Big demon fella. He probably wasn't always that way.
Oh, hello there. An honor to see you again. This room is not as it seems. There are 2, not 1 pathways leading out. And only this lovely thing reveals the other path. And this, you lovely thing, only runs on miracles. Shall I provide you with one? Go ahead.
Thank you.
May the power of miracles be with you. Offer your souls to the gods.
No. My soul is mine. Belongs to the earth.
Leave me. I'm interested in one.
Well, fine. I think there's a boss in this area that I don't usually do. I've done it on my first couple playthroughs, but I had a bunch of playthroughs after that where I just zipped right through the Hunstman's Copse. He wasn't wearing gloves. invisible steps. When it's dark in a room and someone's shooting at you, just don't run in. Draw them out. Not very powerful yet, just wanted to test it out. Oh, I know there's one more of you. Don't give me that. What, did he fall? It's like I have to anticipate hitting the wall every single time I'm near one. I can't wait till I have my spear. That's gonna come in handy. That thing almost never deflects off of a wall. Wait, my spear. Now there's a boss we can go take on. So my spear, the soul to create it, I should say, is waiting for me back in Hyde's Tower of Flame after the dragon that we killed. I chose not to go in yet because I didn't have any leveled up weapons, but now I do. Well, we've already committed to one direction. Whoa! I was ready to block that. You can't block fire very well. Wow, that was just a couple guys, and that took an Estus flask. Hey, it's Bashful Ray. We do want to summon him. So I want Ray to be in the next boss fight with us, which means unfortunately I'm going to run past a couple enemies, because I don't know if it's the number of enemies you defeat or the time that you have your NPC summoned to help you, but he will disappear before the boss door if you take too long or kill too many enemies. So we're going to make sure to keep him alive. Were you just hanging on the ceiling? Hole in the ceiling. Got it. We're not going to head towards the skeletons yet. That might cause his sign to disappear. Okay, so we're going to go towards that optional boss then. And I think that's down there. Is that where I came in? Where did I come in? I think that's where I want to go. So I've never brought Bashful Ray in this direction before. But he should help us get through these, next enemies. Because they just come out of nowhere. What the hell? Whoa! Whoa! I bet he's real proud of himself. Where did they come from? Were they hiding in trees? This is nice. This feels good. Dying, because I've played through Dark Souls 3 and 1 and Bloodborne and all of them so much, nothing really takes me off guard. But I've only really 100% explored Dark Souls 2 once or twice, the very first time I played it. So the fact I'm being caught off guard is making me really happy. It feels like the first time I played this game. I say that now. Wait till I run out of effigies, I won't be so happy. Anybody running up behind me this time? Where did that hollow come from? Was he hanging on the side of the bridge? Where did you come from? And why are you focused on me and not Ray? And there's that guy. I still have no idea where they're coming from. The second guy's gonna come out of nowhere. Oh, there he is. Okay, there's one. Not so scary when I have to drop. Notched whip. I've never used a whip in these games. Well, actually, that's not true. In the very beginning of this, I would use the spotted whip. It's a poison whip. So I thought that might have a useful application, and it does. A lot of bosses are weak to poison in this. Oh my god. 4 of them. 4 of them. You kidding me? Watch your step. I remember that. This is one beat up bridge. Oh god. Oof. Oh come on, who's he? You can do it. What, you can't jump? Glad he didn't hit me. That would have taken a ton of health, or all of it. Boss time. I remember small details about this. I guess for a zombie, he's not that bad looking. But he's straight up gangrenous. Glad it's a low definition game. At least he keeps knocking them down. What? Uh-oh. I don't know why sometimes it hits me and sometimes it doesn't. Wait, so where was the lever? Aha. There I go. These guys are invaders. They have cracked red eye orbs, so this is where you come to grind those. I've never invaded in this game. Might be fun. I've never really invaded in general. Uh-oh. Great. Thanks, Ray. I see you. I don't know who you're surprising. Can we waltz across here in relative safety now? Only 3 of my Estus left after those guys. Alright, no dallying. I'm ready for it. Why did I do all 3? I got really scared. Did it pass? What? What? I lost my souls and an effigy. No. The chariot didn't hit those skeletons. Why didn't it hit the skeletons? It hits me half the time, even though I'm pressed up against the alcove. Dark Souls 2 is just like, you're gonna lose here. I know this is unfair, but we're gonna do it to you anyways. I think that was about 2 or 3 level ups worth of souls right there too. What a shame. Oh. Oh, all of my souls. Whatever. Let's go. I'm gonna carry that anger into this fight, and hopefully that'll get me through it. What does this do to me? Only 3. Oh, did it hit him that time? Do not lock on. Wait, I can dodge roll through it? Since when? Nice. I can still get shot by this guy with the arrows. What? I wasn't behind him. And I was in the middle of dodging. All these bosses are bullshit. Yeah. Alright. Gotta focus up. Got him. Oh, you're finally dead. One more just to be sure. Oh, that feels good. Well, at least I got more souls than I lost. But I could have had 40,000 souls if I had held on to that last bunch that I had. Oh well, let's move forward. Don't look back. So what's in this place? Was it just the boss? Or in the undead purgatory? Whoa. Where'd you come from?
What is it? Oh, you trot along home. This place won't be any fun. Not for you. What is it? Oh.
Well, apparently I don't have what he's looking for. We're gonna take on Dragonslayer before we spend any souls. I want to spend them all at the same time. I know I'm setting myself up. Maybe Masterless Glencore is still there. I'm pretty overpowered for this place, so I think I can hold on to my souls. This is going a bit quicker. Well, they've been trivialized. That's nice. Because just using this little sword, that was not enough to stop those big knights. Or, I'm sorry, small knights. These are the big knights. One at a time, guys? Cool. Hey, is that electric? No. No, wait, that's the longsword. It is electric, the Hyde Knight sword. What does that look like? Oh, it's got a long handle. But a short blade. That's okay. Oh, whoa. Up and down striking? Why? Just why? I guess that would help not clink off of walls, right? We'll see if we end up using it. Ah, he didn't want to drop his spear. Now that's something I actually would have used. So we've got a familiar boss fight here. I don't think I'm gonna die. I can't imagine why I would. He's not Dragonslayer Ornstein anymore. Oh, he's the old Dragonslayer. I want your spear. That was kind of a pitiful lightning bolt. Ooh, doing good damage. What can we do with two hands then? I think that was a bit unkind. I thought I did okay with dodging. I gotta get that dodge stat up. So many other things I want to improve on first. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I gotta start doing some damage here. You want to jump up in the air again? I mean, I suppose I asked for it. Try it again, please. I'll be ready for it this time. Well, that actually made me a bit more nervous than I thought it would. But we did it. Who are you? How come you weren't helping? And you also don't mind that he died. Who was Old Dragonslayer to you? He doesn't seem beat up about it.
Transient being. This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed.
Okay, maybe he is upset about it. But more than likely, I just don't have what's required to join his covenant.
Transient being. You would never be gone.
Well, maybe I don't want to be a Knight of the Blue. Pretty rad view you got here. Let's go cash in. So before anything else, we're gonna buy the cat ring. And that's gonna help us go down here without the use of a ladder. Oh, you're still at the desk. That was unlikely. She normally moves around the hut.
Who are you again? No, I'm not serious. You do have a rather pleasant scent. The type I'm quite fond of.
I wonder what scent exactly she means. I'm undead, so it can't smell all that good. One expensive cat ring, please, and also one ring of whispers. What else we got? Okay.
Satisfied?
Yes.
I'll be around if you ever come back.
Why is there no option to pet the kitty?
The only thing I can offer is pyromancy. But if that might help you, come to me. It was a perilous trek across the mountains. The number of times I nearly died.
Tee-hee.
I'm always here, so come and see me when you're in town.
She's looking pretty cute in that Dark Souls 1 outfit. Alright, with next to no souls, we can venture on. Oh, do we have any Estus Flask shards? No. And no Fragrant Branch of Yore, which I think is why we were on this quest in the first place. And we want to synthesize a boss soul as early as we can, don't we? Right. So we're after a Fragrant Branch, and then we're going to go after the person who synthesizes boss weapons. The earliest Fragrant Branch I can get. I think we're going to abandon the quest through the Hunstman's Copse. And we're going to get a Fragrant Branch through the Shaded Woods. Oh yeah. Okay. So I think I remember how I would coax them out of their cells. I'll take out these guys first. I was getting impatient. This is already a lot easier. There we go. So they all should come out now. That was a heck of a lot easier. Old Dragonslayer. What a pretty area. I mean, it's not the most graphically intense spot, but using your imagination, I love walking through the woods. Big reason why I moved to Oregon. What are they throwing at me? Didn't seem to hurt that much. Looks like little dust clouds. Maybe they're just rocks. And they're just really old. Like shale. Good stuff. So, we are at the Shaded Ruins. Here we go, the Shaded Woods. So, I came across the proper way to get through this on accident. Usually when I'm confronted with a new path with choices of which way to go, straight, forward, or left or right, I always choose left. So, the first time I came here, I just followed this wall left, and I ended up where I was supposed to be. Maybe when I have nothing to lose, I'll explore the rest of the woods, but I don't want to lose this space. Usually when I get here, there's an invisible guy running after me. Sometimes not.
Leave me be. I like it quiet. Leave me be.
Me too, man. but I think we have stuff to gain from each other.
What business have you here, traveller? You may call me Vengal, if I deserve a name in this sorry state. 'Tis rare to flap these gums. This is pleasant. Long ago, I was hired to defend the kingdom. I remember a long, brutal fight, and then somebody killed me. Or so I thought. I came to and found myself like this. I don't know what explains it, but it's not so bad, really. Now I watch the days go by and gaze at the night sky, thinking of the finer things, far removed from war. I'd grown weary of battle, but did not realize it until now.
So, I think that's a helmet sitting there, and his head is in it. It also looks like he's resting on a body? I mean, I guess he did say he was in a brutal battle, but I think his head is actually in that helmet.
I know not what brings you on this journey, nor will I deign to ask. You may bear a great burden, but don't we all? I prefer to stay my distance. If you require something, do speak up.
I might need your help with the in-game boss fight, if you're down. Decapitate. So if you didn't pick up the great sword, you can come here and get either the great sword or the claymore. The destructive great arrows are the best great arrows in the game, better than the elemental ones.
We knew not what we fought for.
It's always the case with samurai and knights, with lords.
Farewell. I will retire to my silence.
Anything around here? Yeah. Another fire seed. Lovely. So we just keep following this wall to the left around this tree. And we get to where we want to be. So we're still on the search for a fragrant branch of yore, and there's a couple places we can use one in this area. We're going to come back here after we find a fragrant branch of yore, use it to free the person that synthesizes boss weapons for us, and there will be a fragrant branch of yore found with him. If we let that curse meter fill up, we're going to have a gangrenous looking face again. So let's be careful. You can roll into him and it won't fill up the meter any faster. Hey, what's over there? Uh-oh. Oh, no. We got cursed. Thought I could make it in and out. Hey, we finally got a Titanite chunk and a bolt stone. We can make something lightning if we want. Get that face out of the camera. So that is not an enemy. That is a friend. Let's make friends. Put on the Ring of Whispers and we can talk to enemies, but so far I think this is the only dude we can talk to with the ring.
Human, are we? This is no place for you. Be gone. Are you not afraid of me?
No, I'm pretty scared.
Humans rarely come here. Those who do turn back when they see me, or make an attempt on my life. But you are different.
I mean, at any given second, this dude can just slice me in half with these. But I suppose I'm not scared because I've died hundreds of times.
We once had a master. He created us long, long ago. But he was born with a fatal flaw. He resented those who had what he lacked and became fully mired in hatred. Eventually, he drove himself mad. It was at the peak of this madness that he conjured up we strange creatures. Nobody knows when we were born, or where our master has gone. The only ones who even speak a human tongue are myself and my better half.
He's got a wifey.
I wish to ask a favor of you. I want you to kill my betrothed. Once,
That caught me off guard when I first read it.
always felt her at my side. But as time went on, things went awry. She became violent, raging uncontrollably.
That's marriage.
Eventually, she came after me. And we have been locked in combat ever since. We seem to be at a standstill. The wounds we exchange are never lethal. I was born of my master's madness. Perhaps this is some curse. I will be sure to assist you in return.
What's funny, though, is if we take him to the boss arena, he can kill her. Like, at least give the final hits and she dies. So it's not a curse that his master put on him. I just don't think he had the heart to do it alone.
The past is a distant fog. My name was Tark. That is all that I remember. The past is a...
Okay. Pretty sad story. He was a soldier that was experimented on, and him and his wife were taken and turned into monsters. She became violent and uncontrollable, inconsolable, and there was nothing he could do about it, and so he sits here. That's pretty sad.